Welcome back to Wild Soul Studio. Today I wanted to share my YouTube journey. Share first of all how YouTube changed my life. I came from a place of extreme anxiety, a lot of fears of being seen. I had to really overcome a lot of insecurities about being seen. That's really one of the reasons I started YouTube, because I wanted to step into like another level of confidence, really, because I struggled so much with confidence all my life. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years. I want to share some of the things about like YouTube too. It's an interesting journey, that's for sure. You have to know yourself, because this is something I struggled with, being swayed by YouTube guru people, like teaching how to be on YouTube. A lot of them wouldn't have successful channels if they weren't talking about being successful on YouTube. If they wanted to do a channel that was something other than that topic, they may not have the success that they have because talking about being successful on YouTube, because that's a popular topic, a popular niche that people want information about, because it's very, very, very hard to get successful on YouTube. I followed a lot of that information and a lot of that advice. And honestly, I feel like it sort of bit me in the ass, because I wanted to have a multi-dimensional channel. Once I saw like certain videos that did better, I started to like zero in on that, because that's the advice that they give. I can see how that could be good, you know, because it's like, okay, you attracted the people for that advice on your channel. But the thing about that is, like, for me personally and my personality, is that I get bored with one topic. I have 3 other YouTube channels for this very reason. But what happened was I got burnt out. I started to get too burnt out from having all of these different channels. I have an art channel, which I wish I didn't separate, honestly, from this channel, because I feel like it's part of my identity. You can have playlists on your channel, so you could put this topic on a playlist, this topic on a playlist, and so you could have multiple playlists. So if people are interested in a certain topic that you talk about, they could just watch that topic on the playlist if they don't want to watch the other things. And so I sort of feel like I wish I didn't separate my channels. Not all of them. Some of them I feel like they should be separated, but like other ones I feel like they shouldn't. So I'm probably going to be putting those old videos that I put on that channel onto this channel, and also I may be just putting new stuff on here that's art related, or like my art journey. For me, it's really difficult to be scattered in all these different directions. Like, I have my Mercury in Pisces, so it's really, really hard for me to like focus in on one thing. And so that's why like this channel, I sort of wanted to be more multidimensional. But I also wanted to share like what's great about YouTube. You have to overcome so many things to be on YouTube. And I actually heard somebody say this that I thought was really profound and true, was that it's like the best shadow work you'll ever do is to be on YouTube. You have to overcome all of those shadow parts of yourself that are like limitations, your self-doubt, even like hating yourself. And I saw somebody else talk about this, where seeing yourself, observing yourself on camera actually helps you to accept yourself more. It's like a confirmation thing of yourself to yourself. And I think that's really powerful for people that have had a lot of trauma in their life, or like felt like they couldn't be seen, like it wasn't safe to be seen, or they have a lot of negative beliefs about themselves from like their past programming, like your voice. A lot of people will say that, like, I hate my voice and I don't want to hear my voice on camera. But I used to feel that way too. But then being on camera, I actually started to like my voice more, which is like a weird thing, but it's true. And you start to accept yourself more. And the other thing is, a lot of people have annoying qualities, right? We all have annoying qualities and traits. And I think that's like a good thing to feel that way about yourself sometimes, but still put yourself out there anyway, because I feel like a lot of people have annoying qualities. I mean, and they can be highly successful with annoying qualities and traits that might rub you the wrong way. And the other thing is, having people give you negative comments, Now, a lot of negative comments I feel aren't really constructive negative comments. Sometimes they are, but oftentimes they're not. They're just meant to be negative and meant to be hurtful, meant to be, sarcastic. So you kind of have to get used to that as well. It's like having a thick skin. I sort of feel like I was trained for that though, in a way, with my upbringing, because I had a lot of negative comments told to me growing up. So it was actually like not as difficult for me to deal with it, I guess. But it was more my identity, my limited identity, my negative identity, like thoughts about myself that I struggled to overcome, and my like incredible shyness in the beginning of my journey, because 4 years is a long time to be doing this. YouTube is very, very hard to get successful on. And I feel like that's a misconception as well. You might see somebody who got really successful fast, and usually I would say they got lucky, or like, of course, I'm an astrologer, so I think of it's like timing, probably like in their life that they were supposed to. But also I feel like it can be luck. It can be like you got lucky with a video that popped off or something like that. I feel like a lot of people really struggle to like get successful on YouTube and build an audience. But I feel like it's really, really hard to do that, especially when you want to be your authentic self. Like you don't want to niche yourself into like a category. And that's one of my issues, because it's more about like whatever you have to share, people want to see all of that. And that's not always the case. It came for one specific thing, because I also feel like YouTube's a lot more competitive now. My age group, I don't know, like I'm 51. So like maybe it's easier for younger people to get successful on YouTube. I don't really know, but it's definitely hard to get to the 1,000 subscribers, and the 4,000 watch hours is like really hard to get, because a lot of people watch shorts and they don't really watch long form videos. They don't watch till the end. There's a lot that goes into it. I can't even believe it. Like, I can't believe I've come so far on this journey, on this YouTube journey of like self-confidence, because it changed my life. I just wanted to share that about YouTube, and like what it kind of takes too is like commitment and desire to create the channel and to build an audience and to do all these things. And I'm sure the bigger you get on YouTube, the harder it is to deal with that being seen element. Sometimes in the beginning, you feel like everyone's going to watch your videos and they don't. That can be frustrating, but at the same time, there's like a safety in that as well, where it's like, there's not a lot of people, so you don't get a lot of hate and you don't get a lot of like eyes on you in a way. So it makes it kind of easier to do it more. But then once you get big and you have all these eyes on you, it might be harder. I just wanted to share that because maybe it will help somebody out there if you're like on your YouTube journey and you're trying to build a channel, that it can be very frustrating. It can be very difficult. There's so many benefits to it though. And it's like every step along the way, every growth milestone, I'm sure comes with like new challenges and new like things you have to like face within yourself, and doing the shadow work of your insecurities and all that stuff. I just wanted to share that in case anybody's on their YouTube journey and they're, struggling with it, and what I've been through, what I've experienced. So if you like this video, leave a comment below. If you're subscribed, I have my settings on subscribers can only comment on my videos right now, and I'm testing that out because I want to see if it hurts my channel. Because I do kind of like, having people committed to my channel or like invested in my channel to be able to make comments where other people can't, because I kind of like that. I see it as a boundary, and I enjoy that. So I'm testing it out. I'm seeing if it hurts my channel or not. If it could hurt my channel. But honestly, my channel is growing so freaking slow right now. It has been forever since I started. So I don't know if it is really going to hurt it or not. We'll see. We'll see if it hurts it. I doubt it can hurt it any more than it's been hurt in the slowness of its growth. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video.